Yo, what is going on everyone? My name is Samuel and you're watching another Lazy Baller video. I post hip hop news on a regular basis, so if that's what you're interested in, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends and represent the LBC. But without further ado, let's get into today's story. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard the recent news about Everyday Struggle and one of the co-hosts that has been featured on it. Basically, if you've been living under a rock for the past 24 hours, Joe Budden will no longer be a co-host on Everyday Struggle as the year 2018 comes by us. Many thought that the reason why Joe Budden wasn't in the recent episodes of Everyday Struggle is because of the fact that he has a baby on the way, but being confirmed by him and Complex, we now know that he is no longer going to be a co-host on the show. And also, ironically, on the same day, the Migos has released their official video, or Quavo has released his official video of Ice Tray, which is a song that he made dissing Everyday Struggle and also making fun and taking jabs at all the co-hosts on it as well. Now, my opinion on the whole situation is that I don't think Complex are paying full attention to what is going on their own channel. I say that point because the reason to why Everyday Struggle is so successful is because they have the older generation of hip hop versus the younger generation of hip hop, and they report news by making debates between the two and giving their own outlooks to how they feel on whatever it is which is going on in the hip hop community in that present day. Fair enough, they're going to think that the show is based around academics because of the fact that he's the one with the numbers and the influence, and they're going to think that whoever it is, which is the other co-host, that those numbers are going to stay there because of the fact that academics is there. But bearing in mind the point that I had just made earlier, is the constant clash that people are seeing on a daily basis, which is what's making people tune in on a daily basis. So with all that being said, you would think that Complex would put on more of a fight to keep one of the most important people on their channel to stay on their channel, and saw how important Joe Budden is to the success of Complex and try to work out something behind the scenes when it comes to the contract. Personally, I think the whole disagreement between Complex and Joe is based around power rather than money, because both Joe and AK have made it clear that, you know, they're not sitting on fat bank from Everyday Struggle. And if that is the case, whereas the people higher above are trying to ruin the vision that people like Joe and academics have for the show, then it's just another sign of corporate greed and ends up ruining it for everybody else, really. And as for how well the show will do without Joe, well, unless they get somebody who's just as much of an old head and just as energetic as Joe, then it's not going to be the same, to be honest with you. I'm thinking someone along the lines of Charlemagne or Lord Jammer. Lord Jammer doesn't really have the same amount of energy as someone like Charlemagne, but personally I think Charlemagne would be a good contender for someone who could possibly replace Joe and be successful on Everyday Struggle. But that seems very unlikely due to the fact that he's already signed on the Breakfast Club. But anyway, that's just my opinion on the whole situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also, fuck Verizon as well. First net neutrality, now they're trying to take away Everyday Struggle in the process. Fuck them, seriously. But that's where we're going to leave it today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you guys later.